This is one of my favorite pieces from our new Spring 24 collection. This piece is called the Tear Garden Trench. The coat is long enough to really protect you. And the thing I love about this piece is it belts, of course, as a trench. It's like the femme fatale piece. The detailing is fabulous. Look at this wonderful rain flap in the back. It's a pleated rain flap. Also this crossover keeper on the back that you can kind of hang the belt. You don't have to belt it, of course, but it holds from this. It's just a detail that makes it that much more special. This thing really has impact. I mean, you walk down the street in this and people are going to remember this coat and remember the person wearing this coat. We've paired the Tear Garden Trench with a couple of wonderful basics from the spring collection. The first is the Fin Cargo Pant. This one is like a very feminine, kind of sexy version of a cargo pant. It's very slim, but it's very comfortable to wear because it has elastane in addition to the cotton. This particular color is garment washed. The color is soft, and also the fabric is soft. That's what's amazing. So you put it on, and you just feel like you feel like $1 million in this pant. This one is in a very, very soft garment washed Pima cotton. So it not only gives you a feel of having, you know, this garment in your wardrobe forever and ever, and something that's not brand new. It also just kind of highlights the details and the shape, the structure of the piece. So that's why we do a lot of garment washing at Peruvian Connection. This is called the Dogwood linen blouse. First of all, let's just start with the fabric. You can't find this linen because this linen is printed with an absolutely gorgeous original print from Peruvian Connection. The print has got a lot of depth, but in addition to that, it just feels like, again, antique. It feels like an old textile, and that's kind of a theme that runs through Peruvian Connection. This is a classic shirt design that we've had before, very feminine. It's eased, the cut is eased, but the drape of it is really nice, so it just kind of flows beautifully and gracefully. We have a lot of linen in our collection, in this spring collection, and it's wonderful to see linen that's not just like linen you can find every place else in the marketplace. It's linen that you can actually still feel very special and unique in. The Tamarind Dress is another example of ethnographic inspiration behind this particular print. The form of the dress really goes with the print. It really feels ethnographic, like you could actually go to some place in Southeast Asia and actually see someone walking around in this dress. But here it is, that same inspiration, restyled in a very, very flattering silhouette. You put this on and you feel like, you know what, I could be on vacation somewhere, and especially when you reach for your backpack. I love things like this. It just, to me, if something looks like it's old and worn, I feel like it's something that has a story to it, a depth to it. And of course, paired with this dress, it's totally the right mood. The next two pieces I want to show you both have to do with sort of ingenious fit. This first one, very different from the one that follows, is called the Stella, and this is a new silhouette. Notice this cool, sort of sexy, sultry neckline. It's a very lightweight, drapey viscose blended with elastane. So the elastane, of course, helps the fabric to follow your body without clinging, without pulling in too much. It's the perfect dress for evening, This is definitely going in my closet. I love this piece. Here is a dress that accommodates just virtually any body that wants to go in this dress. So here is a really cool, ingenious trick. This dress has a tie system inside the dress. You can shape this dress. It's actually going to have a little fit to it while giving you all the ease you want. The print is fabulous, very ethnographic. I love this color too. And don't forget about that luscious Peruvian Pima cotton fabric that it's printed on. Peruvian Connection is really famous for flattering fits. And we put a lot of attention into how our garments look on the body. I will start off by introducing my very favorite from our at-home collection. It's called Annie's Nightgown. Of course, it's deliciously soft in Peruvian Pima cotton. The drape of the fabric also just pulls it long, and so it just kind of floats on your body. This is garment washed, of course, my favorite finish for a color. Another signature detail of this piece is that it has thumb holes. And I don't know if you noticed the thumb holes in my sweater that I'm wearing, but I'm just crazy about thumb holes because I'm always cold. We've done the Annie's Nightgown over the years. It's really a classic. We've never done a dress quite like this before. I love how it has this drawstring shoulder, so it kind of pulls up. You can adjust that. It's just a handcraft detail. The pattern actually is taken from a textile, an Indonesian textile. So it's named after an island called the Madura in Indonesia. To me, this is like wearing a piece out of my textile collection. I absolutely love it. But it looks almost as if it's printed. It's so smooth. This piece is, again, very flattering. It's drapey. It's a full-length piece. Talk about a great look with sandals. You can belt this if you want to, but you certainly don't have to. It just looks fabulous on the body. Another wonderful, very original piece in the spring collection is the Nessa Jacket. A lot of nice things about this jacket. It's the perfect day jacket, looks great with jeans. If you remember the Tamarind Dress that I just showed you a little bit ago, literally the same print as that. We love using things over again, repeating it so that you feel like it's a collection. It is a collection. It also has twice the wearability, so if you're not into ethnographic prints, or if, say, you just don't feel like wearing an ethnographic print, you've got this gorgeous floral print on the inside. Because those two fabrics are paired so beautifully, you can create this accent cuff by just rolling it back. And I also like the piping on the edge. That's just that nice detail on it. Look at the piping on the back. It's just a beautifully constructed garment. This dress is called the Masia Dress. It is a personal favorite silhouette of mine. I would call this the consummate day dress. You can throw a sweater over it if you want to and make almost like a skirt underneath. I do that all the time. It's really floaty. You feel like, especially if the fabric is right, if the fabric is drapey as this one is, you feel like you're just kind of floating through spring and summer. The stitch line, it's not actually a waist seam, it's a stitch line here, and below the seam line is gathered fabric, so it just adds a little volume below. This fabric is so soft and beautiful, and the colors again are very soft, sort of vegetal dye colors. The print is one of our brilliant print designers, one of her special ones this season. She begins each print that she designs with a drawing or a painting. The complexity of how she ends up putting that in some configuration on a print, it's the thing to behold. It is really beautiful. The consummate denim jacket. Every spring wardrobe needs a denim jacket. And chances are you have a denim jacket in your closet, but you don't have this jean jacket. We are so excited about this new design. It looks really old. It looks like you've owned it forever. I want to show you the back because the back is what really, really steps this jacket apart. It's a peplum cut, and it has these wonderful shapely seams, and then it has an inverted box pleat here. So when you see this thing from the side, it gives you sort of a nice peplum silhouette. So it's not just your typical boxy barn jacket. It really is something that's a little bit more feminine. Front and back has this wonderful top stitching with sort of a golden hued beige, and it has these signature buttons. This is a jean jacket you don't have, and you'll never see another one quite like it. We developed two separates that actually can be paired together, and they make a divine spring suit. Here is the Katon jacket and the Katon trousers. You can see have a slightly flared leg. It's an eased trouser. Because of the fiber content, the fiber blend, there's a beautiful drape to this. The trousers you can wear just like a khaki pant, you can wear all through spring. The jacket I love, especially I'm really big on jackets. Throw a jacket on over a dress or even a pair of jeans and the appropriate boots or whatever footwear, and it's amazing how polished you look. Because of the fabric blend, it has such a nice drape to it, and you won't find that in just a pure linen. One of my favorite new dresses in the spring collection is called the Mille Fiori dress. It's like looking at a field of wildflowers. It's just a gorgeous natural print that works with every color in your wardrobe practically. Every single dress we have at Peruvian Connection, I go, can we put pockets in it? This dress we've paired in the collection with a great neutral color, natural colored cardigan. This cardigan I love because it's a blend of alpaca, has all those wonderful soft thermal qualities of alpaca, but it's blended with other fibers to lighten the yarn and to make it frothy. These are bright, rich colors, but they're muted, and they look so good with a soft neutral. This sweater is going in my wardrobe, and I have a lot of sweaters, and if one goes in, a new one goes in, one has to go out because I have no more room. This sweater, although it looks bulky, is not heavy at all. It's the perfect weight for spring. The stitch is soft and pliant, so it kind of folds over the shoulders. And when you use a yarn like this, you get a real sculptural effect of the stitch, and it really looks artisan made, and that's what I love about it. I like the bulk of it. You can put it over skinny jeans and you just feel like you borrowed your boyfriend's sweater. Springtime, you never know what the weather's going to bring, so you need a jacket. And there is no fresher looking jacket than this style from the spring collection called the Easta Jacket. It's a very, very soft cotton with a little bit of stretch so that it's very comfortable. It's a shaped jacket, so that stretch comes in handy. I'll show you the back of it. Is wonderful. It's a peplum shape with a back pleat as well. It's got back seaming. It just fits beautifully. It's a familiar shape. This particular jacket can actually be paired with one of our rider jean colors. It's the same fabric. So again, you can make a suit if you would like. Love this kind of vanilla color too. This little ensemble, it's unlike anything else you're going to see on the market. First of all, it's knit in wonderful, delicious Peruvian Pima cotton. This fine cabled stitch is beautiful texture, so it has a handmade feel to it. This skirt, if you see the shape here, it's not just a straight falling skirt. It's a lot more difficult to execute a knit like this because they gradually add stitches as you go down. We had the ridgeline skirt, and it was a huge bestseller. And so we decided, wow, why don't we design a top to go with it so it becomes like a suit. It's this great off-shoulder top, super simple with a kind of a sexy V-neck and a shallower V-neck in the back. It can be dressy or definitely day wear too. As an ensemble, it's just absolutely elegant to pair these two together. The top makes a sort of a blouson when you put it on because it has this wide rib at the bottom. Again, it's available in black or pearl. We offer alpaca in a couple of styles in the spring collection. This one is the Lynx V-neck, and it's very much like our studio pullover, if you're familiar with that. It's knit of royal alpaca. Royal alpaca is every bit as soft as cashmere. I don't even like to mention cashmere in the same breath because cashmere is kind of available in a lot of places. Royal alpaca is a very special, very exclusive fiber. It's so useful year-round, year after year. It's a great layering piece. It's also just a great, knock-around piece. Royal alpaca is just an investment. It's an investment in a lifetime of luxury. The Sheath sweater is a really fun, very practical, very comfortable spring sweater. It's unique in that it is knit from a hand-painted yarn. I've seen the whole process of when they hand paint these yarns. They literally hand paint them. I love this ribbed finish to this slit V-neck neckline. It's boxy, has little side slits. There's obviously this artisan feel because of the hand-painted yarn. Very original. I love the geometric jacquard knitting in this piece as well. This is just a great piece. You can wear it over a flowy skirt. You can wear it with jeans. This is my nomination for the sexiest dress in the spring book. It's our tortoise shell sheath. It has some design details that make it super flattering on just a range of people. I love the earthy colors of this. It's got this great shirring here that flows really nicely so that it adds no bulk, but it also kind of breaks up the fabric. And it has a side zipper too, so that helps it to keep its shape. I love the print of this dress. It's Indian mudcloth, the inspiration, and I'm a real sucker for faunal, leopard prints and all that. I think they just feel kind of wild and, untamed. Undoubtedly, the brightest, most vivid t-shirt in the collection this spring is the Bollywood Tee. This is made in Peru. The fabric is 100% Pima cotton, and it's a jersey fabric. It's a very fine jersey, which has a beautiful drape to it. We ran the same print last year, in a dress that ended up being probably the most popular dress in the collection. The colors are so rich and vivid. It's hard to believe that you could actually achieve this in a print to come through that vividly. It really does fall beautifully on the body. And you just feel like anybody that sees you in this, you're going to get noticed. This is a wonderful, fresh print for spring. You could not think of a softer, more muted, more feminine pastel blue-green ivory. It looks like a 2-color print, but it's actually a 3-color print. When we choose a print, we usually have the print created in several different color combinations. Everyone loved this one right out of the box. It was just so fresh and pretty and feminine. And of course it looks great with all your spring linens, and it's wonderful with blue jeans. The fabric is Pima cotton, it's Pima jersey, has a beautiful drape. I love, love, love this soft look. And I'm not really much for these soft pastel colors. I wear a lot of black, but this is one I would probably wear.